All right. Before I get into uh, the computer topics and tools to empower all of you out there, I had an excellent question asked by a person, and I'll address that in my next one. Um, I want to tell you people, it's not any government agency that's doing this to our computers. Um, the issue I was going to address again gets back to matters of faith. You're an atheist or you're a believer, and there's multitudes of religions. Only one brand of atheist that I know of. All right, so atheist, act of nature, maybe act of aliens. I don't know. It could be anything over here. Uh, a person of faith, well, an act of God, uh, or an act of God by man's unknowingly doing God's service, or an act of man without caring. So we've got so many different possibilities here. It's like finite math. You can get sets and subsets of the subsets. So I have no arrogance to think that I can alter any events if it's what God's will is. That's not my intention. My intention is to help as many as I can, and I do so to honor those strangers in Shreveport, Louisiana. When I lost my leg in the First Baptist Church, as I've stated before, they got together, pulled a little money together. I was able to get some clothes, aside from what was returned to me by my friend who was a broker in Florida. I was on my way to go to work for Indian River Transport. I used to haul a tanker for 4 years, hauling hazmat prior years before. Uh, and then I went back into the computer industry. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, we have an understanding of where I'm at. That, as the old saying goes, all it takes for evil to overcome is for all good men to do nothing. I do not choose to do nothing. Like I said, I've confirmed who this last port probe was from. Didn't manage to get in. I've got my stuff pretty good for that, and it's going to get even better now. So now I'm going to go on to the topics of security. I need people who are running Windows XP to go to Microsoft's website and download a tool called IIS Lockdown Tool. And I'll put that name in the about information. I also recommend Baseline Security Analyzer, which will look at your whole system and tell you of any vulnerabilities or scripts such as in Internet Information Services you need to lock down so third parties cannot use them against you. Now, yes, this is just an issue with this one website. What they were doing was they were coming back on the same port that I was using to connect to YouTube, port 80, which is regular HTTP TCP protocol. I know that may not make a sense to a lot of you, and if you have any questions about it, I'll answer them. But the Process Explorer is a definite must-have, because if you get any kind of rogue or renegade action going on in your computer, instead of diddling around with the task manager, which doesn't always shut down something instantly, Process Explorer, I start it before I even go online, and it's down here running next to my clock. All I have to do is right click, open, click on the service I want to kill, hit the red X, and It comes up yes, no, I say yes, and it's instantly closed. End of story. Then I can use my tools to do an offline cleanup of anything that's in there. Or if nothing else, I can go into safe mode in Mozilla and clear all the cache, and then go into my temporary folders and clean out those as well. If you need instruction how to do that, I'll also provide that. This is, like I said, not a government agency. This is a private agency that's affiliated here, and I've already stated before who they are. Now, I don't know why this is an issue, but I do know NSA has been tasked with securing leaks of information relating to Obama saying that there can be no more discussion concerning the events of 9/11 or anything that's happening. I've gotten into that before on videos. So this is what we're facing. And because right now I'm not doing net masking, which is another IP tech tool you can use. It changes your information that is seen outside on the net. This I can get into also to tell you how to do this. But these two tools are critical that I just mentioned. Now, if you have issues with your computer, Windows Online has a free scanning service, and I'll put the link for that in the sidebar. But before you go there, you have to go into your control panel, network and internet options, or if you've got a different version of Windows, I can tell you how to get to the settings so you can disable all add-ons except for Microsoft add-ons. You want to keep those enabled. And that way you can get the scan downloaded. It doesn't always catch every bug, but it's real good on cleaning up your registry and improving performance big time. Way to go on that, Microsoft. At least that's one thing that's right. And the Process Explorer and the Baseline Analyzer, like I said, these are must-haves. Now, if you are running just regular works or something, when you get to doing the running of the IIS lockdown tool, you need to select other type server because you won't be running front page or any of the other types server applications. But if you are using the new Windows Office 2007, and I think 2010 is fixing to come out, you are using SQL server functions, and that is what you would need to highlight on, as that is what server functions are being utilized on your system. And then follow through the rest of the steps to lock down your IIS database. Now, before you go online, you can type netstat, NETSTAT, space /N, and you can see all connections that you have. Just before coming on here, I had 4. When I got here, the list is like this. And this is the only internet connection that I have open right now. I even locked down some of my Windows services that I don't want anyone to take advantage of using a port sniffer. It's a lot of information. I'm almost out of time, and I got to get busy typing all that in for you folks. And like I said, I'll be glad to answer your information on how to secure your box. And this is just YouTube, no government agencies. This is in-house. God bless you all.